Hey guys, welcome to today's video. It's going to be a little bit different than our regular Monday YouTube videos, where today I'm going to be talking about the promotions that are there for May. So with May, you have your 10% off of geranium. I think it's 10% or 15% off the geranium essential oil. And I'm going to go over the benefits and how each of these oils can be supporting your health and wellness. And then there is also the 5 ml bottles of clementine, which is the product of the month. And this is an amazing oil to have. If you guys have experienced the Motivate blend, clementine exists in that blend, and it is so amazing for boosting your mood and supporting your energy levels. So I guess to get started, I'm going to talk about how I typically use geranium, and I use geranium on a daily basis as a skin moisturizer. And geranium is, I would personally say, it's better than lavender because of the fact that it's able to retain moisture. So what I like to do is I like to always make like a 30 ml oil blend. And even in the summer heat, like it's hot right now, like you'll see like my skin is a little shiny, but it's like also super sweaty because I've turned the fan off and I've turned the AC off to be able to record this video without any background noise. So with that, I always add in geranium into fractionated coconut oil because my skin is typically T-zone skin. So it's oily across the forehead and across like the nose and the chin. However, the fractionated coconut oil doesn't let it get greasy on your skin, and you'll actually find that it helps balance the oils in your skin. So even though you might think oils are going to make you even greasier, that's not the case. Where typically, usually when you're having excess oils and coming out of your pores and your skin, it's typically because your skin has an excess dryness to it. And that's where using an oil and using some of the essential oils added in, it'll help retain that moisture, and it will also help retain the oils and the natural oils that your skin has to create a natural skin balance. So you may find that it might take a week, a couple weeks, even up to like a month or so for your skin to kind of regulate with your oils. So you may experience it to be a little bit oily for like the first few days or a week or two. I say keep at it unless you're getting breakouts and you're getting like a rash or something, then stop. But if it's just like you're finding it's a little bit oilier, use less, but just start using that to start balancing out your skin and watch how it changes. It's going to be such a game changer for you. One thing is I use fractionated coconut oil because I don't have typically acne prone skin. If you do have acne prone skin, I definitely recommend using like a rosehip essential oil, a rosehip carrier oil. So know your skin types. If you're looking to do like a consultation or something with me, look in the description below and I will have a link to get a one-on-one consultation where we can go over your skin type, go over some oils that are customized for you and your health and wellness. Otherwise, you're the best person to know your skin. So know what works, know what doesn't, and break all those myths that kind of go with your regular skin type. So when someone says, okay, you have really oily skin, you need to kind of tone and use a lot of astringents, you're actually making it worse by drying out your skin even more, and your skin will then basically go into like hyperactive mode and say, okay, I'm going to produce all these excess oils to make up for that dryness, and that's not what you want. With geranium, I also use this either in like a body mist, if you're having baths, if you're doing bath salts. This is a great one, again, for those moisture retention properties. So geranium is a beautiful floral. So even just inhaling it, this is where with geranium, typically we know it for its beauty and for its aromatic benefits. So most of us use it topically for our skin, but I want to talk about using it aromatically. So I'm actually going to go out of this book. If you guys don't have this book, Essential Emotions, this is a great book to have to actually understand how these essential oils can work and support your emotional well-being, because right now this is a time where it is very trying for all of us, and we want to make sure we're supporting ourselves in the best ways possible. So geranium, since it is the oil of the month and it is discounted, I recommend grabbing one, grabbing a couple, because I know I go through geranium a lot because I do use it in so many different things. Even throughout pregnancy and postpartum, geranium is a really great oil to be using when it is diluted and in the right ratios or aromatically. So with geranium, I'm going to read a little bit about geranium from here. So geranium is love and trust. This is something that in this day and age right now, we need more of, love and trust. So geranium restores confidence in the innate goodness of others and in the world. It facilitates trust, especially when individuals have lost trust in others due to difficult circumstances. It also assists in reestablishing a strong bond to one's mother and father. When there has been a loss of trust in relationships, geranium encourages emotional honesty, love, and forgiveness. It fosters receptivity to human love and connection. And that's something that we all need right now, is connection. And I know certain areas around the world are opening up beautifully. Here in India, we're going through more and more lockdowns, and this is where we need to foster that love and that connection, whether it is with ourselves, our loved ones, or with others outside. And this is where just even adding a couple drops into your diffuser can help support that, because when you are breathing in an essential oil, aromatically, you have no idea how an aroma can impact your mind, your mood, your emotions, and that in turn affects your digestion, your gut, which is like your second brain. Then you have your immunity, your sleep. All of these areas affect your overall health and wellness, and that's where, if you are living in a world of constant fear, chaos, criticism, this is kind of where you can use some of these essential oils to support yourself. So geranium's a beautiful one. If you are looking to dive a little bit deeper in your emotions, there is the emotional aromatherapy kit, which has beautiful blends that you can use directly into your diffuser. And there are different enrollment kits as well with those. So I'm going to link all of those in the description below so you can get access to those. But this is where geranium has so many different multi-purposes. I apologize if you guys can hear this. There's squirrels like on the roof running around. So back to geranium, some of the negative emotions that it supports is abandoned, loss, distrusting, unforgiving, unloving, disheartened, heavy-hearted, and grieving. And I think that says a lot for what almost all of us are experiencing right now, to a certain extent, whether it may be a smaller loss or whether it is something major, because I know people that have lost either both their parents simultaneously, where people have lost their whole families. And this is where use your essential oils, use different tools, whether it be going for a walk, going for a run, going out in fresh air, breathing in fresh air, whether it is talking to a friend over the phone. Do something that is going to support yourself. If it means turning off the news, not watching the news, not reading the newspaper, do that. There's nothing to say that you can't do that, because these are all things that you have to do to support yourself, and only you can do them. Only you can do them. So some of the positive properties of geranium: emotional healing, empathetic, trusting, forgiving, gentle, loving, tolerant, and open. And this is where it is so amazing. So a couple ways to use this oil is either just opening up the bottle, holding it under your nose and inhaling a couple deep breaths, adding a drop into the palm of your hand, rubbing your hands together, holding it in front of your nose and inhaling it. So just taking a few deep breaths. And that's nice where in the mornings, if you're finding that's the time when you're very anxious or very overwhelmed, geranium is a great one to just keep by your bedside. Add a drop into the palm of your hand, or if you have a diffuser by your bed, add a drop there, and just take those deep breaths to kind of center and ground yourself. I'm also going to link a couple meditations. So if you're looking for guided meditations, I have quite a few on the channel where you can take a look through those to listen to those. And they're just 5, 10, or 15 minutes long, where when you're waking up, grab an essential oil, grab your seat in your bed even, and just take a few minutes to center yourself for your day. You'll notice a huge difference. You'll notice that your day will go a lot smoother. You'll wake up more energized and just feeling a little bit lighter. And again, I recommend, with everything that's going on, try to either do that again in the middle of the day as well as at the end of the day, because we all need it. We all need it. So the second way is to use it topically. So topically, again, if you're using it in like a moisturizer or something on your face is a great way to do that. Otherwise, adding it with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil, a drop in the palm of your hand, and rubbing it on your chest. Because it is such a heart-opening essential oil, your chest and over your heart is a great way to use this essential oil as well. With this oil as well, this is able to be used for internal uses. You can add in a drop or two into like a warm tea, a lukewarm water, into a smoothie, however you'd like to do it, or even into a capsule and take that internally. So if that's something that you're comfortable with doing, you're also able to use that internally. Ensure that if you are using an essential oil internally, do not just use any essential oil. Make sure you are using a brand that is trusted, that is tested, and that actually has it written on the bottle that you are able to internally ingest the oil. With dōTERRA, all of their bottles, on the bottom of the bottle, you'll see that it has like a number on it. You can go to the Source to You website, which I will also put in the description below, where you can actually see what testing has been done for each batch of essential oils to ensure that the purity and the potency is there. So that's where I have always kind of turned back to dōTERRA over the past 7 years. It's kind of been my go-to oil when I'm looking for something that has therapeutic value. So now on to clementine. This video is a little longer than I was kind of hoping, but on to clementine. Clementine is such a great oil where you can use it as like a cleanser. Since it is a citrus oil, you can use it to clean your counters. You can use it to take off any of those greasy stains. This is where it's a great surface cleaner as well. What I actually like to use clementine for is either adding it into water, into smoothies, or diffusing it. So the main thing that I love to do is diffusing it. My kids love citrus oils. So either just opening it up, holding it under your nose, adding a drop to the palm of your hand again, or adding it into your diffuser. So clementine, along with any of the citrus oils, they are very mood boosting, elevating, encouraging, opening up your mind, allowing you to also focus, but it gives you that clarity and that openness. So this is a great oil to be diffusing if you're looking to just have that openness and that freshness and that lightness in your home. So clementine's a great one, and this is the product of the month. So if you are putting in an order over 125 PV, so product volume, before the 15th of the month, you will get the 5 ml clementine for free, and that's a great one. So again, elevation of mood, positive emotions. So it can also help you feel invigorated and less anxious. This is something that we all need in this time. And as I mentioned again, it is also in the Motivate blend. So if you have that, you've experienced some of the benefits of clementine. So that kind of goes over the product of the month and the promo of the month. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Go ahead and like it, subscribe to my channel, and I will also tag above and below in the description how you can get these oils in your home, how you can use them in your day-to-day lives, as well as links to the offers that are available this month. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and we'll see you next week. Bye.